Let the record show it only barely looped again. Only just a little bit, only barely. Hey, what's up, CJ? What's up? Oh, hey everybody. T1 Glistener here. Me trying a little bit of Magic Arena. Whew, good times, good times. Let's see. This one has black in it, this one does not. Let's try swapping this one out. Ah, okay. Well, that's fantastic. Because what I was hoping to play today is a black deck. Well, that'll be alright. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We're going to just end up doing the usual, probably. Play to 4 wins. If we still haven't completed, somehow, if we've gotten 4 wins and haven't completed the 500 gold quest, that'll be alright. We'll just keep playing a little bit longer. CJ, while you're here, since you're here, next time I end up playing something like this, it'll, in all likelihood, end up being Slay the Spire. By something like this, I mean something short, not a 12-hour Persona stream, or something like that. Something like Persona or Sekiro I plan on playing, or Dark Souls 2 Scholar, I plan on playing for longer, so I try to save those for days when I have quite a bit. But this, Slay the Spire, games that I can play quickly enough, yeah, no. Yeah, no. And now these are all cosmetics. I never actually buy any of these. All of the ones that I've bought, I've gotten from Mastery Orbs or midweek magic challenges or things like that. I don't spend gold on them. I don't spend gems. Gems have to be saved up for... Where is it? Under bundles, maybe? Featured? Where is it? Where's the Mastery Pass? This is it. Set Mastery. Here we go. Because this actually gives you gems back, gives you packs, all that jazz. If at all possible, I would like to get the one for Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate. Not because I like Alchemy or Horizons, but actually specifically because I don't. So this is more for the people that play Magic regularly, but suffice it to say that not only would I get 7 pages worth of rewards, which is reasonably high. You can get higher than that, but not too terribly often. Oh, I was about to say, but we don't get any Alchemy Horizons packs since all of them are up here. But no, that is wrong apparently, because there's one right there, and there. Okay, so you don't get as many of them. My worry was that if we wait until the next season, more of them will be that pack, and I'd rather not. So in that case, we may actually not pull the trigger. Level 50, 69, nice. Alright, let's see. You're the highest one that we can get, I believe. Right over there, a gold dragon. I had a D&D character once, way back in the day. It was a gold dragon. There's a silver dragon, so bronze is down here somewhere. Right over here. Okay, so it's not very much. Also, fun fact, this duo up here, the squirrel and the giant, I think, those are actually characters in, like, official characters in one of the D&D canons. You can probably guess which one it might be. I couldn't figure it now. I don't remember coming across those two, you see. Alright, so now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, all the house cleaning we do at the beginning, here you are, Odd Zombie Devotion. Wait, no, that's not the one. Yeah, that is the one, isn't it? Maybe that's the one. It's the one. Okay, cool. So this deck is a mess. This deck is trying to do 12 things at once somehow. And I'm not sure that it does any of them all that terribly well, but it's an Obosh deck, which means that I can only have, other than lands, only have cards with odd mana values. 1, 3, 5. That's all we'll ever get. It means I can't run 2, and I can't run 4. So because I can't run 2, I can't get a traditional curve, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Instead, we get 1 drop, 2 1 drops, 3 drop. Ideally, we get something like Champion, Crypt, Foulmire, or Thoughtseize, into, on turn 3, one of our lords. We have Lord of the Accursed, and Death Baron. Oh, on that note, this is a zombie deck, too. So that's why we have 7 zombie lords. And Diagraph, which it's not a lord, but it fills the opposite role. Instead of buffing our team, it makes our team. We get a big old team. Ever heard of Deep Rock Galactic? It is, I think, the only game with a season pass which is just free for everyone. I mean, No Man's Sky, right? That's kind of a game like that too, and it has about 18 of those now, I suppose. I don't know that that counts as a season pass, but it's just a big mega update. No, I don't think I had actually heard of Deep Rock Galactic, which I have a hard time saying quickly. Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic. It sounds like Deep Rock after doing that. Anyway, and then we have our interaction in the deck is Thoughtseize and Murderous Rider for hand attack and creature kill respectively. One of our big win cons is Gary, J Merchant of Asphodel over here. Tiered rewards tied to XP was. Oh, okay. See, I'm a fighting game player, so when I think season passes, there's a side of me that thinks, oh, you get these characters one at a time as they come out, and their costumes, and maybe some stages, or season pass like, not Star Citizen, what do you, something like that, or like No Man's Sky, where it's just this big mega update that you can effectively pre-order with a season pass. No Man's Sky is a bad example because they're free, but you get the idea. That game is so good now. I very strongly considered picking it up, and I didn't. I had the restraint to say no. It was $30, which is, for all that is, not bad, but I don't know. There's so many games to play right now. So many games that I already have. We don't really have anything in the way of card draw except 3-mana Foulmire Knight, which is not ideal. So, because of that, we need to actually run a decent number of lands already. We have 4 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 1 Castle Locthwain, 1 Ifnir Deadlands, 13 Swamps, and a Takenuma Abandoned Mire. The swamps are there so that Castle Locthwain will come in untapped, but other than that, they could be something else. And indeed, if you want to go with the Cabal, I think it's Cabal Stronghold, that cares about the number of basic lands you control, that's another way to do this. About 500 times better with friends. Fun co-op dwarf mining game. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I have seen this thing before. If it's what I'm thinking of, then I might have seen it. On Humble Bundle, actually. I remember seeing a dwarf game for dirt cheap on there. So, maybe. And these are lands. They're not, but they are. These are modal dual-faced cards. These will come in untapped if I pay 3 life, tapped if I don't. Otherwise, there is a spell that gets my creatures back. Now, it's a little awkward in an Obosh deck, because if X equals 3, in a normal deck, you can get a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop back. In this deck, I can only get a 1 and a 3. There are no 2s to go around. So, it's a little awkward, but I think it's still worth it. This gives me a grand total of 9, 10, 23, 24 lands, which is not that many for a deck with Gary and not a lot of card draw. But it can get the job done. We can kill with Obosh as well. The only creature in the deck that's not a zombie. It is a horror, but, not that horror. It'll make it where we'll deal double damage. The one thing about this card that actually is even, right? Deals double damage to a permanent or player if damage is connected with an odd mana value. So it's just a source. Doesn't have to be a creature, but for our deck, that's all creatures. I think it's okay. The deck is. Oh, wait a minute. I lied. We also have Bloodchief's Thirst. In addition to Murderous Rider, we have Bloodchief's Thirst instead of Fatal Push, because even though Fatal Push is an instant, we don't have enough ways to turn on Revolt in the deck, unfortunately. At least we could tinker with the deck in such a way to make that happen, but things like Stitcher Supplier and Sack Outlets and whatnot, no. We'll just keep it the way that it is. Bloodchief's Thirst will eventually deal with creatures of any mana cost anyway, and it can deal with Planeswalkers. We'll run it as it is. If we happen to go for, say, Rakdos or some of the white zombies, then we could run Fable Passage, and that's a fetch land, and that could do it for Fatal Push. But I think that we're good the way that we are. I think. Maybe. So again, our 1-drops are Champion of the Perished, strongest creature in the deck, certainly the best value. 1 Crypt Breaker, 4 Foulmire Knight, so we have 9 1-drop creatures. Thoughtseize and Bloodchief's Thirst on 1-drop duty as well, so plenty of 1-drops. Then we have to kind of skip a turn, and we can't make our mana as efficient here. We could, actually. We could lower our curve more by, say, putting in more Crypt Breakers, for instance. And that's maybe not even a bad idea. We're basically running a non-Gary deck at that point, which is fine. That could work. And eventually we will run a zombies, no Obosh, just a zombie devotion deck, and see how that plays out for us. I think it could work too, but that day is not today. I crafted too many cards. We are getting some use out of the deck as it is first, and then we'll go to town. Alright, so anyway, but also Gary itself is a Zamboni. I think that the most that I've hit with Devotion in this deck is 12, which is more than half their starting life total. It's still pretty high. Alright, we'll call it there. Alright, let's see. So ideally, we have enough 1-drops that we can make our first 2 plays fully mana efficient, and then White Zombie is pretty good. You're right. You are correct. And because it's Explorer, we get Amonkhet. Because it's Amonkhet, we get some of the zombies that can actually come back from the dead. Well, mummies, those things. Their type is zombie. Zambi. And ones with Eternalize or Entomb will come back as zombies. Although, ideally, they'll be zombies both times, so that we can lord them over our opponent. Mwahahaha. Lord them over our opponent. Alright. So, obvious turn 1 play is obvious. Thoughtseize on the player draw. But, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, there's never been an easier choice. But still, this is a... Holy heck, this is a hand. Alright. We don't have a 1-drop. So I say, kill it with fire. Or kill it with blood. Sure, let's go with that. And then kill the next one. Oh no, Witness. And Shambling Ghast. Crap. Okay. Okay then. We'll play Colossus now. Even though we're probably going to have to pop Murderous Rider next turn. Yes, 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 you may take control of it. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's summoning 6, so we can still murder its face. Technical term. Murder its face. Specifically the face. Alright. Cool. No. No. No, 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 no. What else you got? Can you stop? Please? Please. Right. Okay, then. Ah, stop. Oh, great. Alright. Alright. They did not play a land drop, so... With that much mana, that's 4 mana. Jeez. I hate you so, so much now. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, save it. Next turn we can go Colossus, Foulmire Knight, and we'll have a zombie. We'll have actually 2 zombies to sack if need be. Hiya. Oh, they tapped it. Wunderbar. Oh, God. Okay, no, it's okay. They're hellbent and they don't have a Cauldron Familiar. We can make this work. We can absolutely make this work. And it's a 3/3 for whatever little that's worth. Unless they're running Heartless Act, it's not. It's not worth. But there we go. Thunderkiss 65. Thank you. I like, well, okay then. Okay then. I'm gonna make you do it now. Alright. Okay. That was not at all the right thing to do. Oh, this is getting awfully out of hand. I don't know why I decided to do that, by the way. Well, it ended up kind of working out, though, I guess. What, pop one of my zombies? I agree. I agree. Okay. Gee, I wonder which one I'm going to... Yeah. There you go. Hey, Shaman. Shaman. Okay. Well, our life total is getting awfully low. I should probably put out a lifelink creature. I kind of don't like where this is going. We'll do this now, because it totally matters. Make all of the zombies. All of the zombies. Alright. Yeah, don't ask why I attacked with the... It ended up working out, but don't ask why I attacked with the Death Touch creature. Can you stop drawing those, please? Please. I am begging you. Also, wait a minute. Does this have a sorcery restriction? It doesn't. They could have attacked first, so they'd have a treasure token. Alright, I don't need to be mean. I don't need to be mean. I guess so they could do something in their main phase. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got me. You got me. Wait a minute. Oh, we're close, but we're not there just yet. Not just... If we had one more point of power, we would have him. But alas, we do not. Oh, I should have added Obosh to hand. Alright. Yeah, if we played the other Lord, they'd be at 1 here. Good times and all. Good times. Alright, I swear... Okay, good. It could be worse. So, make me sacrifice a zombie. I will lose 2 life. I will go to 3. Please, for the love of God. Actually, no, even if they did find Claim the Firstborn, they could take a Murderous Rider, and it would be a 2/3. There we go. There we go. Because we're not playing Merfolk, it's only zombies I control. Oh, Merfolk. Lord of Atlantis. Just a silly card. Okay, so the deck actually kind of worked. Kind of. We've had a little bit of a curse where if we win with Obosh, we also win with Gary and vice versa. In other words, if we play one of them, we will have to play the other before we can win. That's how it's been working out anyway. Alright, well this is, oh no, it worked out. I was about to say this is not ideal, but we'll make it work. Play a Crypt Breaker. Tales from the Crypt. You know, all that. Hey, there she goes. Alright. What you got? Oh, actually... Now that we have a zombie in the graveyard, Bone Crusher can't hit it, so let's take Chandra. I mean, they have 2 lands, so they can do it. Alright, play the one we already know you have. There you go. There you go. Alright. Alright, 3/3 Colossus. If you strike me down, you know. I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Alright. Oh, let's just do it then. Just do it! Well, that part's a little bit less than ideal. Little bit. My hope is that I go to 6 here and no lower for the rest of the game. That's the plan anyway. Hold on. Fatal Push, okay. Yeah, that's the only thing they can hit. And by the way, Lord of the Accursed is here instead, just in case they found another stomp. Because... do we need a block here? No, I don't think that we do. I don't think we do. Because, yeah, that would just kill it. Now if I play Death Baron, we're safe. Alright. Colossus would speed up my zombie production. But this makes it where I can block with Diregraph and be okay. Actually, this makes it where I can block with both and be okay. Plus, we can get an even bigger one next time around. I'm trying to hold off on using Blood Chief's Thirst for as long as I possibly can. Alright, no attacks. He attack. But most importantly, your brain's a snack. Alright, so obvious play is obvious. We're actually going to lose both of these if we do it this way, unfortunately. It will fuel the next one, but it is unfortunate. Because while it was a 1-1, it would become a... I mean, it was a 5-5, it'll become a 4-4, and then die to the 4 damage. There we go. Oh, you're a jerk. You know that? You're a jerk, dude. Alright, Ward is discard a card. I think that that's the play here, right? How many Zambies do we have? 1, 2, still have 3, so that's a 5-5. It's not going to transform, but even if it did, we'd be okay. Alright. High fives for everyone. Pass it along. Alright. Aha! Aha! Alright, it's still Discatacad. Which one do we need the least? I might be able to pick up another land. I mean, tell him I'm thinking. Because at this point, we're actually doing kind of okay. Alright, so pop it. Yes, I am sure. What I'm not so sure about is this next part. For my next trick, I don't know that I actually need the lording anymore. I'll take the bird in the hand. I maybe would find another land, but we only have 24, and 4 of them will hurt me. Alright. Yeah. Just in case they have, I don't know, Mind Rod or something stupid. Okay. Now, what are the odds you have a haste creature here that doesn't fly that will punish me for doing that? Jay, you idiot! I mean, it's fine. It works out. It's fine. We'll gain 4 here. No, we'll gain, sorry, 3 here. That's all. Or we could play Champion first and Obosh, but that opens us up to just dying to Stomp. So I say we don't. Alright. Hey, you. Yeah, I know I'm not killing the hive this way. We're just staving off the inevitable. Alright, do your thing, do your thing. Right. And then, there we go. So, they did not have a stomp. Woo! It worked out. Thank you, Eggman. They did not have stomp number 3. Not that time. Alright, well, this is going way, way better than expected. For a janky mess. We might actually have time to do something else, too. Alright, Knight, I'm all open to suggestions. There had been, for, say, a couple years, sort of an ongoing superstition, a meme at my game store, that I would, even though Rakdos was my least favorite color combination in Magic, that I gained superpowers when playing that deck. Which is to say that my win rate seemed to be a bit higher when I was playing it. You know, as you do. make it seem like I might have something. And there we go. Just a teeny tiny bit of delay, just to maybe throw him off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't let him know that I don't have anything going on right now. Hey. No me gusta. No me gusta. Alright. So, hear me out. Agadeem's Awakening. Targeting Champion of the Perished. That's such a terrible idea. But we're now guaranteed to have the lands even if we burn it here. So, yeah. X equals 1. We're doing it. We're doing it, folks. Why not? Alright. It was a long day at work. I got out late from work. I am not going to make it. You know, other than Anax, what, what do you think Mono Red Devotion might have in Explorer? I know they have Anax. What else do they really benefit from? I don't remember any good red devotion cards in Explorer. I don't remember any good red devotion cards from Theros Beyond. And I don't mean cards that enable devotion, I mean payoffs, like Anax. I'd have to look up what Explorer is. It's like Pioneer, except it's... Oh, wait a sec. Let me not die here really quickly. Oh, wait a minute. How much damage are we taking here? Let me not open myself up to stomp shenanigans. Hey, it's Embercleave. Okay. Well, fantastic. We are just about dead to a one-card combo. Fantastic. Well, great. Give him the good game, and then pass it right along. So, it's like Pioneer, except it starts at... Oh, it starts at the same time, actually. It starts at the same set that Pioneer starts at, but it only includes cards that are available on Arena. That's right. I got confuzzled for a moment. You know what, screw it. We're saving that for Evangeline to open. We'll save... She doesn't open them on stream anymore because we don't play this on stream anymore. Not that we have anything against it, we just don't play it on stream anymore. I don't know. Green or blue sounds like it's finally time to bring Merfolk back. Just for shiggles. Absolutely no chance that this is even remotely close to up to date. We are going to get bodied in every way imaginable. What is going on? Usually it lets me scroll through this. Alright, screw it, we're doing this one. Well, we were already there. Does anyone even want to see my 6-month out-of-date, 6-month plus, 6 to 9 month, nice, out-of-date Merfolk deck? It's silly. I like it. We'll keep it. No one drop in the hand, though. That's not ideal. Hello. We're just gonna give away the game here. Hey, we don't got nothing. Victor Lucas. You're older than I am. Assuming that's the birth year. They were born in 88 AD. 88 BC. There we go. Alright, what you got? Soulscar Mage. Fantastic. Alright, let's just draw a card then. Draw a CAD. Alright, there we are. That may or may not be what I end up playing next turn. Unfortunately, this is the deck that can get around Svalin, so we want to try to wait to use her if we can help it. Because they can put enough counters on her to kill her regardless, unfortunately. I will let that go through. And then let's see how much trouble we're in. See if they have Spectacle, I believe. Well, what Spectacle? What's the name? Light up the stage. That's it. Spectacle's the mechanic. Light up the stage is the CAD. Hey, you. I'm glad we don't have to deal with you until next turn. Oh, God. Why? Why did you have to... Okay. Well, we didn't get another land, so... reveal the Trickster. It's a Coco deck. We would very much like to actually be able to play Coco. That would be nice. I was in high school. Hey, that'll do it. I was negative 2 years from being born. Not there just yet. Not quite. Alright. I'm a young whippersnapper. I mean, I'm an old I mean... No. The joy of being a gaming YouTuber. I'm a good bit older than most of my audience. It can't be helped, though, I suppose. Alright, no. If ever there were a time to do it, that might have been it. But they had enough delay. I know they had something they could play, at least at sorcery speed. Turns out it could have been light up the stage. It could have been something else, too, but... Did you draw a land? Oh my god, did you? Yeah, you did. Okay, well then. Since we didn't get it, now's as good a time as any, I guess. Hey, my Oh, wait a minute. No. Both of these deal damage. They're just straight up going to kill her if we do. Reveal the same freaking one, I guess. And then that happens. You know what? We're not blocking anyway. Let's just go for it. Why not? Hey, look, Mom, we're winning. I'm one of the oldest at the primary LGS I go to by about 4 months. One of the joys of playing Vintage is that, you know, everyone's your age. I mean, not actually, but, you know. Oh, God, here we go. Ready? Now they're playing Storm, folks. Play with fire, target me, remove the counters, play a bunch of other stuff. Play all of the cards. This thing can't get any more counters. If it has fewer than 3... I mean, it can't get any more through its own effect. YOLO, as the kids say. Yeah, 35 plus, that is... I was not one of those folks, but I was told that one of the folks I went to school with traded a Black Lotus for a Shivan Dragon. No, not went to school. I'm an idiot. One of the folks at my LGS, when he was in school, oh my god, they don't even need to play Storm. They could just play Explorer Burn, and it works out. That was quick. We did get a little bit unlucky, but still, that was quick. If we had found another land, we could play Merfolk Trickster on their upkeep and tap it down. So that hopefully we wouldn't have to deal with that. If just for a turn. At least for a turn. Well, we have one of our 1-drops. At least there's that. Yeah. Oh, what was his name? Traded a Black Lotus for a Shivan Dragon. Rip. How about we just go full aggro here and say hiya. Make them Milcad with the teeny tiny chance that maybe we can make them mill something they would like. I mean, this is a tutor, so that is important. Alright, you. Oh, they have some... Oh, yeah, Sterling Grove. I was about to say, they have something they can play in green. It's just the Sterling Grove ability. Alright, what do you have? Okay. We might have even helped you there. We did, because Sanctum Weaver already has your mana covered. Hi, you. Great. Alright. What you gonna name? Coco? No. No, that's right. Different card. This isn't Nevermore. Alright. She herself has to be the one attacking. Okay. mean, yeah, we'll attack first. Why not? And then, there we go. Hey, look. Look, Mom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's the first approach of the second sun, so they're back to 16. I wonder if they're going to be able to find that again. I could never possibly guess. My god. How about we can't do jack about you because you have Shroud, so we would just have a flash creature, which might even get the job done, but, you know. Alright. Here we go. Draw a CAD. What do we have? Anything? Nothing? Nothing at all. Okay. Go to damage. Alright, make the mill. No, this is not a May. Oh, crud. I just actually helped them. Great. Well, they can't shuffle with a Sterling Grove unless they... I mean, because Second Sun is a sorcery. It's not an enchantment. Alright, Kira. It's another flying creature. We'll have Trickster at the end of turn. Pass turn. Not that it can actually do anything to any of their creatures, it's just also a 2/2, and it's flash. And it represents maybe a counterspell. Aha! Okay. So, that kinda sucks, but Ixalan's Binding can't take one of our cards. Because of Kira. I dare you. I dare you. Alright. Prison Realm, there we go. Is that... Oh, because of Scry. That's right. That's right. I was about to say, is that really the order you want to do that in? But no, that makes sense. Because of Scry, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, just let them do it this way. That's unfortunate. They kept it, and Banishing Light. Dear goodness. I don't think that works the way you think it works. It still has a shield on it. Unless you have another one you can do. Oh, no, wait, they're doing it just to draw a card. I'm an idiot. Forgive me, Father, for I am an idiot. Alright. I'm going to need a miracle here. Well, I mean, that counts. I can tap down exactly Jackal. More importantly, I guess I could untap something. Unfortunately, it has Shroud, so I can't do anything there. Is there any reason at all? Sure. Why not? I'm gonna see if I can tempt them into using the Grove. Nope, they did not. They didn't fall for it. Alright. And then they win. Because guess what their next card is? No! No! Yep, there it is. There it is. We actually caused them to do it. Caused them to win. That's right. That's right. I should have kept track of what the top of their deck was. While it feels like a May, that is not a May ability. That is a must. I have to make the mill there. It's a new enough card that it was after the point where so many of those effects were just simply Mays. Mistakes were made. Also, because it's Arena, I could have seen where Approach of the Second Sun was. It'll be face up if I know the identity of the card. And I did. So, oops! Also, why do I have that many islands in the deck? Great. Okay. Sure. Trickster at end of turn. Hey there. Vsauce. Michael here. And Helix. Fossil. Well, okay, try this one then. Helix that. Anger of the Gods on that. Alright. Let's get real cute here. She's only indestructible as long as I control enough. Let's attack first. We could hold up Coco, but I think this is the better choice. Oh, hi! Ah, right, that is a thing. Odd timing when you have cancel mana up, but it works, I guess. Alright, now... I'm tempted to play the Coco now while they're tapped out, because it's a blue deck, but I think we can get away with this. Even if they counter it, we can overload them on the next turn. Hopefully. It is 1000% a... what's the 3 mana, 5 mana... the Wrath. I forgot its name. I've only seen it 100 times now. Alright. Hey, you two, you play well with one another. These are my two, hey, protect, protect cards. Now, Kapala won't help Kira, because Kira is not a merfolk, but a spirit. However, Kapala gets super protection thanks to Kira. And Deluge. Okay. Dig for those Wraths. And that's not good. Es no bueno. Es no bueno. How many cards do you have in your graveyard? 2? I'm going to hold off on the Wind Robber for now. I think that that's ideal. Now this kind of hurts. Alright, so we're going to go 2 at you, and 4 at you. Bang, bang.
I'll be back.
There we are. Neither of the other two have flash, and I'm trying... Doomscar, that's it, Doomscar. There it is, there it is. It was bound to happen. Alright. Do your thing. I really should be playing Wizard's Retort in here. But, alas. Actually, yeah, let's hold those up. And Helix. Ooh. Right. They already know, but full control just in case. Maybe they missed a memo somewhere. Alright. Attack. Hey, now it's 6. Ooh. No, that's a good one to get rid of. Ah, good God. Alright, Gear Hulk. What are you after? It's a instant? Just any instant. Yeah, Deluge. Well, we definitely want to use the Coco after Deluge so that it doesn't influence their decision. Did I miss? Oh, it is those two then. Okay. No! Those aren't the 2 cards they got. X is the amount of mana spent to cast this spell. I'm sorry. That kind of sucks. At least they got a 5/6 out of it. Can't argue with that, right? Alright, Coco now, because we might have a Trickster. There's a Trickster. And I'll tap it down. There is a strong temptation... Oh. Adept would give me a CAD. Regery. Let's take the Adept. Alright. At least we can get a card out of this, which seems important against the card advantage Wrath deck. Oh dear. I have exactly a negative amount of room to judge my opponent, though, to be fair. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm very glad we drew a card then. Jeez. Yeah. The one non-merfolk in the deck is already... Oh, yeah, baby. Well, life total doesn't really matter. Yeah. Now, this will turn on Svalin's effect. She's fucking invincible. Yay, Doomscar. Alright. Is there any reason for me not to block here? I think we're good to go. Hey! I dare ya. Ah, crud. Well, okay then. This is going swimmingly, folks. This is going fantastically. Hi-ya. You have no card. Why did you... Alright, you better scry. Okay. Especially, why did you play the lands? It does give away that they don't have anything when they do. That's why I have a land I'm not doing jack with right now. Giving up just a little bit of damage. Hi! I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, because then I open myself up to a wrath. But I would like for this to resolve, not get countered. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I didn't then. Alright, they can hold up. Ooh! Ooh, that's a cad. This late in the game, that's just, hi, look, 2 free cards. One of which is a wrath, net with my luck. Where is it? Show me. Oh, it's a Gear Hulk? They do have enough mana. Okay. An instant. So, Helix, right? Helix number yes. Helix number yes. Alright, so Kapala is already gone. Kira's already gone. There's not really anything that I can do here aside from if I find... No, I didn't find her. Crap. Did I find 2 lords? No, I did not. Well, fantastic. Okay. If I found Svalin, I could give it Ward, and that actually would negate it. Ward 1, that would negate it. Alright. Yeah, take the Regery. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know you want to. Yeah, yeah. They have islands, so Master is not a bad choice, but, you know. Yeah, no. Alright, so tap it down. Not like it could block anyway, but, you know, whatever. It can't block anyway. Hi-ya. It got really quiet. Speaking of quiet, here, I can turn the audio up a bit. It doesn't take much for it to get too loud, though, when it crescendos. Stop drawing cards, please. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Opponent was going to remove one of your merfolk, making you regret blocking with Svalin. I mean, I feel if you run one Wrath, you might as well run all of them. Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, Doomscar, Farewell. Ay, ay, ay. It makes me, when I see a bunch of Wraths like that, I think of Gifts Ungiven, because I used to do that. When I had a 69 card, yes, 69 card, Gifts Ungiven deck in Modern, I ran, I think it was 4 Wraths and a Snapcaster. It might have been 3 Wraths and a Snapcaster. Okay, well, you still can't block, and I know that you can't counter this, so I'm just going to hope you don't have anything. Is there any reason to tap this down? Just in case. Alright, tap it. Good, they know what to do. And then decline. Because it's tap or untap. I could have accidentally given them mana there. Alright, well, I broke the sound somehow. Alright. Stop on first main. There we go. Hold control. What you got? Make it seem like I might have a Coco in hand. Yeah, we're just going to hear the ambient noise now. Yeah, you might as well attack. Not like I can do too much. Hey, no blocks. Come at me. Alright, you have a token, but again... And... God, why? Stop. Stop. Please. Stop doing that. Also, remind me to update this deck. At least one of the islands could turn into the Coral Helm... the landfolk. Alright, what you got? Do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, there it goes. It's back, baby. Yeah, no point in floating. Actually, I guess there is a point. They could have... What's it called? What's it called? That's the name. The blue hay. I'm having a fantastic day remembering basic stuff in this game. Mystic Dispute. The 3 mana but actually 1 mana counterspell. Mana Leak. Yeah. You know, we were doing great until we decided we needed to play a different deck for the other quest. Once we get the 750 gold, that will be it for that. Alright. So make your 1/1. I mean, they know I don't have Coco. I would have thrown it out if I did. With them at such a low life total, absolutely no reason otherwise. I'm just going to say good game. That is indeed good game. Ta-da! And then they hit me for 8. Unless they had an attack quest I needed to get to. Or they needed. Oh, well that was quick. Hey, we can go back to playing mono black stupid stuff. Mono black this, that, and the other. Obosh Zombie Devotion. You see the title. It's a mess. Oh. Hi. Hi, person. Oh, no. My sister. I will not speak ill of my sister. I will not speak ill of my sister. I will not speak ill of my sister. I will try not to. Okay, okay. Hello. Just get that out of the way sooner than later. I don't see an Obosh, and I did see a turn 1 play, so I would have assumed we would have Steamkin here, but for better or worse, not so much. Alright, we have enough mana. I would like to keep the Agadeem's Awakening instead of having it come in tap, because we could actually legitimately use it for at least Champion. For sure Champion. It's unlikely... Oh, goodness. Well, there you are, bud. Hi. Alright. Diagraph. Do nothing. Alright. Annex of the Embercleave. Go! That will be my luck. Just... Oh, boy. Which one? Which one? Mwahaha. Please kill Champion so I can get it back next turn, please. By the way, this is when you cast, not when it enters the battlefield, unfortunately. We're almost there. Not there just yet. Right. Play Swamp. This one takes 4 and itself, because it has to be actually attacking. Alright, get a Zambi, a 3/3 Zambi, and what will be a 4/4 Champion. Oh, excuse me, a 5/5. I lied. How about we not, actually? Whoa, they didn't do anything? And it's not a companion deck. I admit, I don't know what's going on then. I'll take it. I'm just a little confused is all. So this will only put 2 counters, unfortunately, on it. Alright. Yep, good. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't know what their hand looked like, but they really must have not been getting what they wanted. Oh. That kind of stinks. I wish I had a little bit more though so I could see what it was. Maybe it was jank too. Those are both staple cards, but maybe it was jank. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. Oh. I'm a contradiction here. I have an unbuttoned shirt that's still tucked in. Little bit of a contradiction there. Just a mite. Alright. I think that I need more 1-drops. So that we can go, because it's an Obosh deck, we can't run a 2-drop, so I can't go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. I have to go 1-drop, 2 1-drops, 3-drop. And while we have, I think we counted it was 17 in the deck, that's not enough. Some of that is Agadeem's Awakening gets to come in tapped, and that can make up for it, so we can do 1 in tapped. Ooh, but then this can happen. Sometimes this can happen, so drag it to the front. Alright, here we go. Human. Oh boy. Yeah, it's not historic, so yeah, it's the combat one. Great. Great. I mean, we're playing this, so why not? And then let's see if we can take something good, something juicy. Or we could find 3 Brutal Cathars. Heck me. Heck me. Alright. Alright. Can we kill it? Not really. Not really. Other zombies. This is a zombie, but it won't gain death touch. Alright, we'll at least pose an attack for them. They won't block, obviously. Why would they? But they're just going to play the Cathar and hit the Baron anyway. I should have played Lord, so that I would have death touch to disincentivize their attacking. Goof. So my reasoning is that Lord of the Cursed is a 2/3, but yeah, no, that's not nearly enough. Also, this is still a 2/2, and the Zambies are going to be coming in tapped, so heck me, I guess. Alright, it does make that a 3/3, so now only one of them can attack. Pass. We only take 5 here. Nope, that's wrong, they can put it on Cathar. I don't think that they will. Okay. Because if they did, I would trade, and, you know, there we go. No blocks. Alright. Let's see what we get given. Ooh. No, that's not bad. They have first strike, though. That's not good. And they're bigger. Ha. 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 Alright, so Diagraph into this would be another zombie, but it comes in tapped. It still would be just a 2/2. This is a 2/3 that lords, so I think that this is still the better play. Although Diagraph can't actually block here. I mean, it can, it'll just die. So, there we go. Hi! That's no bueno. Put it on yourself. Oh. Right. Why does this card exist? I'm just going to say good game. They got me. There is a side of me that I think if I had been designing that card, you could choose to drop the card that's already exiled. give it back to them in exchange for taking something else. I don't necessarily dislike the way that that one is done. I just don't think at 3 mana being able to take more than one is correct. Should be correct. At higher mana cost, though, I think that's a fine effect. Angel of... what is it? Angel of Tranquility or Angel of Peace that steals that exiles 3 permanents, or not permanents, 3 creatures from the field or graveyards. We'll make it work. We can go turn 1, Crypt Breaker. I probably should have done Knight instead, because it's just a 1/1 Death Touch creature. But now we can go Death Touch creature, Death Touch creature, don't attack, and we get to use its ability. Human. I mean, they're tapping out, so we'll just do this now. I have 3 zombies. Just... ah, well, it's fine. Is fine. Is fine. We could kill Thalia. I don't think that we need to. We don't exactly have a lot of non-creatures in this deck. I say that we go here. It's 3 toughness, so it can actually block Thalia. By the way, I think Explorer Humans is an actual... yeah, it's an actual deck, I believe. Which means that we have to deal with freaking you, don't we? I'm sorry, which one? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, crud. It's 3 mana. Crud. Okay. How about Death Baron, yet another Death Touch creature, all of the Death Touch creatures, and then pass the turn. I have enough mana that if I need to, I can play 2 to untransform it, but that's not exactly what you want to do in this deck. Okay, good. Oh hi! This just keeps getting better, doesn't it? Legendary humans, by the way, which I know one of those. Alright, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Hi, Gary! That we... I hate you so much right now. Alright, so we have to play something. And I hate to say it, but I think I need to play Thoughtseize. I'm trying to wait for another... No. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Thank you. Okay, we got there. Now, give me back my creature, please, and thank you. Nice. Fine. Alright, fine. I dare you. I dare you. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Draw all of the cards. That's what we're up to here. Draw every single card. There's hardly a point. Thinking. I could wait on using Gary, actually. I don't have to use it now. It might not be a bad idea to, though. Say 1, 2, 3. Do it this way. Oh, hi, Diagraph. Right on time, buddy. Right on time. Okay, so we definitely want to go Diagraph first. Into... add Obosh to hand, and into pass turn. Next turn, remember, we can give them Menace. It won't be quite... Whenever you attack... Ag... Alright, great. It'll start happening soon. Oh, and it's indestructible. And on top of everything else, it's indestructible. 1, 2... Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Alright. I would have liked to have gotten one more first. Obosh. We don't have quite enough mana to go Obosh into Lord. If we did, then that would be... Wait, yes we do. I'm lying. Yes we do. Yes, but can we just kill them here? I think we can, actually. Yo, I think we can just kill them. Alright. Let me make sure I'm not messing this up. Go away. Okay, good, good, good. So, Obosh the Prey Piercer. Activate ability. And then, Hi-ya! Remember, they deal double damage. And they have Menace. They have 5 creatures, so they can block 2 of my creatures. 3 get to go through... Oh, excuse me, 4 get to go... Yes, 4 get to go through. And those 4 will deal at least 12 times 2, 20 damage. So yeah, this should be lethal. Or 24 damage. I said 20 because it's over... 24 is over 20. I'm tired. It's been a Monday. It's been a Monday at work. For some reason, 1, 2, 3 didn't sound quite right in my head. Guess I'm a Tron player. I remember a joke that Tom Ross, patron saint of Infect, said. A Tron player walks into a bar, and what was it? Oh, great. No, I can't remember because tired. Let me think about it before I actually say the darned thing first, while this is loading up. Don't want to mess the joke up. A Tron player walks into a bar and asks for a certain drink. The barkeep says that'll be $6, so the Tron player hands $3 bills, 3 $1 bills, and says keep the change. You know. Oh, hello, hello. I may not be going on for too much longer, but we've gotten our 4 wins and we haven't hit the hour-and-a-half mark. I'd think the 2 12-hour streams are the reason you're tired. It's also just been one of those days at work. It has absolutely been one of those. I ended up staying about 20 minutes late at work, to give you an idea. Alright. Which is not exactly my cup of tea. Coffee, I guess. I would rather not. By the way, Phineas Coffee is awesome. Thank you for the suggestion. And, I mean, we might as well hit this thing first, and then take whatever I said, and then take... There we go. Well, they haven't hit green mana yet. We could just get lucky. However unlikely, we could just get lucky. So they play their 3/3, and then I miss my land drops still. Oh, or what is this? Ooh, that's pretty decent. That's not so bad. Alright, I would like to play Diregraph Colossus first. But I would also like to be able to start beating face here. I think patience is the better virtue here, though. Alright. You gonna hit that affiliation? Get that affiliation. I'm just gonna say, I see the Thoughtseize, or I saw with thoughts. Yes, I will. Good night, folks. This has become a sleep stream. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, tomorrow should end up being an easier, less stressful day at work anyway, so that'll help out. Shorter stream also means I'll get more sleep. Hopefully. Maybe. I would say that this is Evangeline's favorite coffee, but I don't think that she thinks of them that way. She will actually drink coffee with me, but for some reason the way that it works for her is that there are these tiers of everything in this tier is the best coffee she's ever had if it's the most recent one that she's ever had. And then below that, it's good, and then below that is, it's okay, and then below that is dirt. Which I suppose is how coffee works anyway. Or tar, dirt or tar. When it's terra bad. Oh hi Bronze Dragon. Oh hi Lisa. Hello. The one game I don't get removal right off the bat. We're just gonna be vocal fry the whole time, right? Like this, like this. Alright. Depending on how tomorrow goes, depending on how I feel at the end of tonight, I should say, I'm battling back and forth for which game I would like to do tomorrow. I had mentioned to CJ earlier that I probably should end up doing Slay the Spire. That's what I feel like, and it would be a short game. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I might want to do. There is a game that Evangeline and I have been trying to... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is going swimmingly. Trying to get all achievements. There are only 7 achievements, one of which is get all the other achievements. We have 4, so effectively we have 4 out of 6. However you want to think of it. But the last ones are proving awfully difficult. I'd like to save that for stream, but there's with Evangeline, but there's a completionist side of me that very much... Alright. This is more like what I expected the day would be like. Rather than win, win, win at the beginning, I was expecting it to look a little bit more like this. There's a completionist side of me, not OCD, but I feel like I have to get all of them, especially when there are that few, and when the game is... it's not like I have to rely on RNG for getting any of them, or long grinding, it's just, can I be good enough? I think I'll save it for when she's around, though. Downside to doing it when she's around is that it can be the kind of game that she might get frustrated with if it takes us too long to do. And I would rather play a game that she at least can see it. She doesn't even have a lot of agency in it. It's something we have to play together. I do the controller, she does the mouse, actually. It's a Toho fan game where you end up playing as a character constantly trying to shoot the enemy. Oh, you know what I could do, though? Anyway, so you aim with the mouse. What's supposed to happen is that you set the controller up, or you use mouse and keyboard like a sane person, but you set the controller up in such a way that you use one of the sticks to move the mouse, and you try to dodge the enemy's attacks. Ooh, well, we definitely don't want Perhelion to go down. They could I would love to see them thought seize themselves. I've done that before. Alright. That may be what they're saving. Toho Hero of Ice Fairy is the name of the game. The first chapter is available for free, and it has achievements tied exclusively to the first chapter. I mean, I can't argue that heavily influenced by recency bias. And they did it. They thought seize themselves. Well, I still see the rest of their hand, so let's go Colossus into Death Baron and just hope, or Lord rather, and hope we get there in time. They don't have a way to turn on Revolt yet. And then this thing exists, which means that a blood token exists. Which means, heck me. Well, okay then. If I attack, they'll actually get to Fatal Push it now. Let's not. Let's make them use the mana on the blood token. Okay. As long as okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. That means that they can't turn it on their turn without attack. And they found it. Good game. They found it. We're playing a Thoughtseize deck. We're weak to top decks. Unless you're running some super janky Cloudstone Rats shenanigans or something like that. Yeah, there's not much you can do there. Cloudstone Rats. It's the stupidest deck in existence. Ay, ay, ay. It's based on a deck that used to exist in Extended that would... should have been Thoughtseize first, I guess. Oh, it's fine. We'll make it work. You would play Cloudstone Curio and have some way to enable playing creatures from your hand as though they had flash. In Modern, you use Aether Vial. I don't remember what they would have run. Alright, and let's go here and here. And then you want to play multiple rats that have... they discard a card? Oh, great. Alright. So that you could get, say, Ravenous Rats, for example. So, Ravenous Rats on the field, Ravenous Rats in the hand. When they go to draw, if that's the only card in their hand, you play Aether Vial to put the Ravenous Rat onto the field, make them discard a card, Cloudstone Curio triggers, return the other rat to hand, and you can make them discard at instant speed. As many times as your poor sadistic heart desires. I don't know why I'm doing this in main phase 1. Of course that was going to happen. Of course. It doesn't make any difference. Ooh, well, it's legendary. Oh man, I hate all of these options. Jeez. Well, okay. If they play Meat Hook Massacre here, my reasoning is if they play one of them right now just to get rid of the Crypt Breaker, they won't have another one for later. Did I accidentally turn off all the sound effects? Or is this just a very, very well-made game, let's say? A very well-made game. From a small indie dev. Alright. I remember when I thought that this card was broken for, like, Pioneer... not Pioneer, for Pioneer, right? How many cards? 2? YOLO. Get out of here. Probably should have kept the lifelink around, but it's alright. And there it goes. Never mind. Well, I don't know if the smart money is on add Obosh to hand or draw a card with Castle Locthwain. I believe it's the latter. So we'll attack first. Does it have a sorcery restriction? It does not. So we'll just end the turn then. One of those things I know, but I have to keep reminding myself of, apparently. Why are we doing this now? Oh well. Take 1, and we can get back a Champion of the Perished, or a Crypt Breaker, but a Champion of the Perished. If we could get 1 more mana, if we could somehow know that we had 1 more mana, we could also get back a Death Baron. Or a Murderous Rider, hey. See, if this were not an Obosh deck, there's a couple 2-mana, 2-drop zombies that would be really nice to have. How many? 4? They'll block, go to 5, and then they just need 1 more. Thinking. This is, by the way, on cast, so Agadeem's Awakening will not give me more. Oh, great. Well. Here we go. Do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Just do it! What I would do for a Foulmire Knight. It's a Death Touch creature. That's the only part that matters. It's a Death Touch creature. A 1-1 versus a 4-3. And they both lose. the 1/1 happens to have purple haze. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, what you got? Yes. Fatal push. Alright, we'll take the Obosh then. Oh, no push. Let's go. Alright. Oh! Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Front side, x equals 3. We're at 12. Murderous Rider or Death Baron? We'll say... I'll try it this way. I'll try it this way. Murderous Rider might have been better for this, but since we're going to be making some Zambies hopefully before too long, having a Lord to spread the damage out might not be a bad idea. On the other hand, Obosh on a lifelink creature to make it 4 would be good. Purple Haze, all in your... yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it makes a lot more sense for it to be an infect creature that has purple haze, anyway. I know you're making the musical reference, and I'm making the JoJo reference, which is itself a musical reference. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, hello. So if I don't even see their cursor moving, it might be that they're salt roping me. Let's give them a moment, because this might actually be a tricky decision. They obviously have something that they can do, and none of their lands have activated abilities, other than making mana. So there's something that they could be pondering. Kroxa can only be brought out at sorcery speed. Or they could be salt roping me. Whale. Whale. Or they could just be AFK. When it starts at the moment that it looks like they're about to lose, I'm inclined to think that it's salt roping. At any other time, it could be whatever. If they're winning or if it looks to be about even, I could be whatever. Alright. Alright. A Zambi. We got ourselves a Zambi. Alright, and then pass. And you all can't see this, but just in case, saving the screenshot, just in case, that's alright. Nope, they actually do have stuff. Okay, they might have just been AFK for a moment. When in doubt, just assume that that's all it is. And good game. No, they're at 5. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Drain. Attack. I wanted to BM them for a second and attack Chandra instead, but no, let's take it. Let's take it. Alright. Yeah, they may have just stepped away for a moment, or had a connection issue or something. Alright, what do we get? Oh! I played with this in Standard for about 7 seconds. It did not go very well. Fun card, but it's trying to be expressive iteration, and it's just not. In other words, if you're going to pay that mana, you might want to get a slightly better card out of it. Just a little bit. That said, for the same mana cost at instant speed, there are some decks that might want to actually make use of that. Let me go back to it, actually, because... No, wait, Mizzix's Mastery is not an Explorer, if it's the card I'm thinking of. So, Collection. How do we filter it to only be Explorer cards? There's not a format filter for Explorer. Oh. Great. Well, okay. Here, in that case, best I can do is... That should be enough. Mizzix's Mastery. Yep, this is the only version of it, so it's not legal in Explorer anyway. I was hoping that you might be able to make a good combo deck out of that. Well. Ah, there it is. Oh. Oh, nope, nope, nope. There we are. Top 4, instant or sorcery from among them. Put it into your hand. Instant speed, looks at more cards, but has a nice little restriction, and you only get 1 out of it. I mean, it is a 2-for-1, but you have to use flashback in order to actually make it a 2-for-1. Only legal in Vintage, Legacy, and EDH. That'll do it. Wait a minute. Mizzix Mastery is not a Modern Horizon card? I had thought that it was. I had thought incorrectly then. Well, there we go. I've totally never been wrong before. No, that's not a thing. That couldn't be a thing. It was in the archives. Yeah. Oh, C15. Ah, okay. That'll do it. Some of the other cards that deck uses were in Modern Horizons 2. Strike It Rich, for example. Modern Horizons 2 Electric Boogaloo. There's a deck in Historic that would go like Strike It Rich, Prismari Command, Magnum Opus, Magus Opus. That one. Cards that are cheap and make treasure tokens. And once they have an artifact, now I'm doubting if I'm even thinking of the right deck. Nope, wrong one. I'm thinking of a different one. It's like Transmogrify. Oh crud! It's not Transmogrify. That only cares about creatures. It's a mythic. Here, let me just look the darn thing up. Kaladesh Remastered. Red mythics that I own. Indomitable Creativity. Artifacts or creatures, get 2 of them. So you make at least 1 treasure token, and then, because the only artifacts in your deck are treasure tokens, and the only creatures in your deck are the ones you want to hit, you end up being able to get whatever you feel like, pretty much. You get some big creature that wins the game for you on the spot. Or whatever. My initial inclination is to say that the one that I've seen the most is Strixhaven, this dude. The USA Dragon. Oh, I'm sorry. The Boros Dragon. There we go. US. Flying Vigilance Haste. When it attacks, get another card that lets you win the game again. Somehow. Make it happen. I think that's how that card works. Somehow make it happen. Mana value 5 or less. Just, it's great. If you hit another Defiance, unfortunately X is going to have to be 0, so you can't do that again. But some other card that just wrecks there. As you do. As you do. I wonder if there are cheap enough extra combat effects that you could maybe make that work. My suspicion is that the answer is no. I think. Maybe. In Explorer, I mean to say. I know that they exist generally, but in Explorer. Or, we could just go look them up while we're here. Basically just talking to ourselves. Not talking to ourselves, but just... Let's see. Extra combat. Just being the professor from Back to the Future. Alright, so not extra combat. Additional. It's called additional. Additional combat. Alright, and we want to look on the expensive side. We really should just be looking for instants and sorceries, because those are the only ones that can be gotten back. Okay, so Resurgence is now treated as a 7-drop for this purpose, because of a rule change that happened some time ago. Unfortunately. Otherwise, you could use Resurgence. Creatures you control gain First Strike and Vigilance till end of turn after this main phase. After this main phase. Wait, the way that that's worded, I'm not sure that that would work with... Ooh. Not sure that that would work anyway. followed by an additional main phase. After this main phase makes it sound like you only get that if you cast it during the main phase. It wouldn't work. Yep. Correct. So it wouldn't work for a couple reasons then. Ugh. Alas. Alas. And these are the only ones. So yeah, not an Explorer. Not an Explorer. Okay. Well, now I want to play that deck. I did end up crafting one. What was your name? It had Lorehold in it, I think. Velomachus Lorehold. That's it. I like to think that that's Velo like velocity, so speed. Machus like... Ooh. On the one hand, it could be the same root that's in machine, or it could be Mach, like speed, Mach speed, but I don't know that that's it. It just mash up a bunch of Latin roots and there you go. That's it. That's what it is. If I could find a way to make this have more attack, we could actually get even bigger stuff. Now I want to make this deck. Now I only have one. I could craft... we only have 46 mythic rares. There is definitely a side of me that wants to try to figure out a way to make this card even better. So, find a way to cheat it into play, and then attack with it. What's the best thing that I could do if I can't get additional combat steps? Problem Narset encounters. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Narset. Keep in mind that Transmogrify is also in the format. It is, but Transmogrify only works on creatures, not artifacts. So I can't use it for getting rid of treasure tokens. I can use creature tokens for it. I can't use treasure tokens for it. In fact, I do actually have a deck that does exactly that. And we can give it a spin. We can give it a whirl. Why did I name it that? It's this deck. It's because all the creatures are goblins, that's why. Transmogrify as a 4 of, Luca as a 4 of, and Indomitable Creativity as the one that I have. But this one only plays off of creature tokens. So instead of treasure tokens, we have creatures to do our job. Generally speaking, I think for speed you want treasure tokens, because spare ones can be used for mana to ramp into the combo. But for a backup plan, creature tokens tend to be better because creature combat can be your backup. We need a way to make these better. While it is legal in Pioneer, always watching is not something that we have in Explorer. At least not yet. Not until they come up with Shadows Remastered or whatever. So, and Intangible Virtue is in Historic, but not Explorer. So, both of those that would be really nice to have, alas, we don't have. That's why there's not a white splash in here. There could be, there's not. It also makes the mana a little bit easier. So, the way that I have it going right now is we have one Velomachus, one Enraze Forerunner. Velomachus, if it goes first, might be able to Transmogrify into Enraze, and then you just go from there. But that's going to happen after combat's already started. So, yes, the benefit will apply, and it'll get the +2/+2, but oh, and it does have haste. It won't actually be able to attack itself, unfortunately, because Velomachus will have already attacked. So it's not ideal, but it's something. I am strongly tempted to find a slot for either what's it called? Sphinx of the Hold, I believe, something like that. Let's see. It is definitely in my inventory here somewhere. Instant Sorcery. No, maybe it's not. Alright, what did I do? Is it not 7 mana? Oh, hold on. Is it not an explorer? Is that the issue? Oh, it's because I can't spell, that's why. That's all. That's all. I is the dumb right now. Well, we still can't find it under these criteria. Let's take out the 7+. Okay, but let's still keep it pretty high. Let's do this. It is a creature. No, we're looking at the same. Instant sorcery. Maybe it only cares about instants? Maybe it is not legal in Explorer. Maybe it's just for historic. I swear to God, once I see this thing. Everything is obvious once you know the answer, right? Not Gearhulk. Gearhulk's fine, but not quite what I was thinking of. Hi, Nexus. Scholar of the Lost Trove. Not released in an Explorer legal set. Yeah, that's the one. So the idea would be that I could, similar to Velomachus, I could get an instant or sorcery back, and I could try again to get a creature like him. Downside, this thing doesn't have haste. Upside, it doesn't have to do it on attacking. That's unfortunate. We can't run Elishnorn, alas. I would love to. It is a token deck, after all. But we can't. Our Elishnorn is Enray's Forerunner. Doesn't hurt them, only temporarily applies the buff, but is itself a big hasty creature. And it's not ideal. I wish I could think of a way in Explorer to either lock the opponent out that's not called Platinum Angel, and we can't do Platinum Angel anyway. Wait, can we? Can we? Platinum Angel was M10, but was also no. Okay, never mind. So no Platinum Angel, even if we wanted to. Ulamog. No haste, but we could do Ulamog. Yeah, we can just sort this way into creature, and we could spend all day looking at at meme dinosaur over here. Okay, this is a great creature, but I mean something that actually wins the game. Agent of Treachery is another option, where all of the creatures that I would get are just Agent of Treachery. I'm relying on my opponent to give me stuff to help me win, because this is a 2/3. That is technically speaking, crap. That is not enough. If we're trying to speed into it, we're not giving our opponent time to put something onto the field that we would really want to steal. But even in that case, we can take one of their lands and put them further back. At least there's that. We have You Can't Win as easily cards like Jin, but I've beaten Jin in an instant or sorcery heavy deck. In Phoenix, I've beaten a resolved Jin. So, Hullbreaker Horror is good, but it doesn't do what we would like on the turn that it comes into play. And it doesn't have a way to protect itself. You know what does have a way to protect itself? Where's our other dinosaur? Where'd you run off to? Ixalan dinosaur. Whose name... Oh, there you are. I passed you. Nezahal. If we ran... Let's see, it's discard 3 cards. If we had enough cards at the time, we could make this kind of work, but because it goes back to our hand... Nope, excuse me, I'm wrong. Exile it. Nope, that's perfect. That's fine. That's great. It's fantastic. Can't be countered, doesn't matter. No maximum hand side does really matter. Not really. But this isn't a you win the game right away card. Unfortunately. I did run a standard Transmogrify deck where all of the creatures that I could get were creatures that did something if they got stuck in the hand. like Waker of Waves and the red cycling legendary dinosaur 8/8 trample haste. But those don't do enough to really matter. Uh, Also, I had Pursued Whales. That doesn't actually do anything in the hand. This is a fun card to have, though. It's a little bit better when your creatures don't suck, though. And when your creatures are a bunch of 1-drops, not so much. Not so much. Let's see. What else could I do? I could run 3-mana Chandra, the yoga pose Chandra. Crisscross applesauce Chandra, because she makes tokens. They don't stick around, but they don't have to stick around. And she can cast instants and sorceries back. Not the ones that really matter, but Hordling Outburst, da 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 da. Those she can do. She can make more tokens for me. Tokens that stick around. Let's see. I need something that actually does something. Also, is it just me, or is there actually just no sound in the game at all? Also, I can't hit the settings. Oh, well, hello. I mean, I guess I could close the game out and open it back up again. It takes a while to load up, and we might be nearing the end anyway. You have cards like this that are wonderful if they're in the hand, but also, yeah, let me just craft the no. Right click. There we go. Let me just craft these now. We'll find a use for them. I am positive. Since Explorer is a thing, we'll find a use. Alright, there we go. Hey! What do you even do? Discard a card. Well, returns to the hand, which doesn't help us much. Reveal the top card. Cast one. Workshop Elders. Nope. Oh, hey, big guy. Hey there. Nope. It was kicked. Icebreaker. Nope. Well, I mean, this works if I can. If it had haste, that would be wonderful. You know what? Let me make my life a little bit easier. Yidaro is the one that I was referring to earlier. Let's see. If, for whatever reason, I'm not able to get it onto the field the normal way, I can keep cycling it over and over until eventually it gets to show up. Have it as a 4-of, have it as my only creature. Weaknesses include multiple transmogrifies not being useful, and Indomitable Creativity not being useful at all. Tarask, no trample. I mean, it does have haste, and it does fight something right off, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Ward 10 is silly. Let there be sound. Yeah, there should be sound, you're right. I don't know what's up. If I could stick more dinosaurs in here somehow. Gishoth for no reason other than Gishoth. Unfortunately, too many creatures messes with these babies. I could make it where the only creatures in the deck are just dinosaurs, and have 3 or 4, and maybe I'll get lucky? I guess. Give me some dinosaur lands, please. Changeling lands, but they're changelings even when they're in the deck. That would be great. No? I mean, these do something. You know what? This has haste. This gives trample. That actually would fix that problem a little bit. And I was looking for a third creature. Tarask, I guess, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's not the Tarasks, though, if it doesn't have... It doesn't need Indestructible, but the whole when you kill the Tarask, it comes back sometime later, it regenerates. I know they're not doing regenerate anymore as much as I wish they would. But if you're ever going to bring it back, it would have been great to have on this card. It doesn't have trample. It doesn't have a I get to come back mechanic on it. I don't know. I don't know. As someone who has fond memories of trying to think of as many creative ways to kill this thing at level 1 as possible, I wish it did. Also, Saint Martha tamed the Tarrasque. Yay for, I was about to say Bible stories, but no. This is, yay for Catholic traditional folklore? Whatever we want to call that. Other than haste, I would like to see a creature that has a very impactful effect on the field right away. Something like Agent of Treachery. Hmm. Hmm. Indomitable creativity. If I just did this, multiple Agents of Treachery would be great. And the reason is because if I stick enough of you on the field, I start drawing cards. Beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more permanents you don't own, draw 3 cards. I would just draw 9 cards. Yeah, I could actually deck myself out though if I'm not careful, because again, these are 2/3s and most of these are 1/1s. So if I can't break through, I'm in trouble. Granted, I just stole their permanent, so hopefully that would help a little bit. Popping in to let you know your mic is generating some wick. Oh. Oh. Okay, looking, testing, testing, testing. Alright. Let me, yeah, cut that down just a bit. I wonder if that's related to the issue that I'm having with the audio for the game. I wonder if those two are related. Low pass filter on that bad boy. Okay. I will need to look into that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I can get it a little bit further away from my face, see if that helps too. But yeah, you were right. When I was talking, it was in the red over here. It's a low buzz. It might be from the video recording as well, possibly. Yeah, it might be. Well, at this point, I'm just deck brewing, so we might end it before too terribly long anyway. Alright. You know what? Actually, let me get on the... Where are you over here? Just a quick second. I'm about to mute myself. Once I do, you can let me know if it's still going on. I'm muted in 3, 2, 1. Granted, it may just be my phone speaker, but I can't hear it on there. The mute gets rid of the buzz entirely. Oh, okay. Okay, just a sec. You're right. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me... after the stream, I will figure out how to put a filter on that. I didn't... Is... Has this been going on and just people haven't been telling me? Or maybe they haven't been noticing because now there's no background audio to cover it up. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you. Unrelated, GameStop is doing clearance on Magic product, 50% off. Ooh, I know where I'll be tomorrow. I know where I'll be stopping by tomorrow. During my break. Or the stream will get a late start. No, we'll try not to make it take a late start. If anyone has any ideas, I'm going to cut the stream before too terribly long, but if anyone has absolutely any ideas for what silliness we should try, we have most of a transmogrify. Aside from the 3 more creativities, we have basically everything for a transmogrify deck. I just need to figure out what I would like the payoffs to be. There's no way right now, at least that I can think of, to get everything that I would like in these payoff cards. Something that has an immediate impact on the field, something with haste, something that has an immediate impact on the field, something that can kill through combat on that turn, and something that has an effect even if it's just lodged in the hand. In other words, if we already have it in hand, we can't get it with Transmogrify, so it'd be nice if it weren't just blank. There's no way that I can get... So far, I'm having a hard time getting even 2 of those, let alone all 3. Which is to say, we're not getting all 3. But it would be nice if I could get 2 of those. Or significantly enough in one that it ends up working out. I keep looking over here because it looks like there's some way that I can make this into a win on that turn. I can't think of what it is, but even double strike, that's only 10. Keep an eye out for the 2021 Pioneer decks too. Black, white, or ooh, with a Thoughtseize inside. Always a card that could use more prints, more printings. Absolutely, especially since it's played in so many formats. Every format where it's legal. All right. Also, if you can think of a better name for this deck, which shouldn't be hard, then you can let me know as well. But as of right now, I'm going to call it for right now. Thanks everyone for sticking around. I will see you tomorrow, probably for Slay the Spire, but we'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. Take care, everyone. Adios, auf Wiedersehen, all that jazz. That's the perfect name. I appreciate that. Bye bye. Ciao.